Hello everybody, this is Greg again. This is my grandson now. He's just over a year old and he's a little terror. But he's a good little terror, aren't you? Say hello to everybody, Lucas. Say hello. Hey, say hello to everybody. Hey, is he? He says he's walking, he's nearly talking, he's doing bits of it. Yeah, exactly. So what we're going to do today, are we going to show the ladies and gentlemen how far I've progressed on the Tiger tank today? Shall we? Are you going to toddle off to see Grandma? Yeah? Go on then, you go and see Grandma. And I'll finish off my video. Wait a minute, Lucas. Come on, let's go and give it to Grandma and then Grandad can do his videos. Yeah? Yeah, oh, second, just a second. Go on. Oh, it's shut. Yeah. Right. I am, I've done it, I'm doing it now. I'm going to go to Daddy then, just for 5 minutes. And I'll have you again in a minute. Yeah, when I've done my video. I've already got you on there, haven't we now? We'll see Daddy. Good boy. Right, let's get on with what we're here for. To look at the Tiger and what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks. So, we'll make a start. We'll bring the wheels and things in, which I've finished now today, and the tracks are been done as well. So we'll just move the camera back down to where we are. Let me see where we are. Right. So, I've weathered the sprocket, because one of these sprockets you're going to see it because the track is off on one side. So I've actually weathered on the inside as well. A bit of a leak on there. And done exactly the same on the other one. I've added, you know, a bit of wear and tear, rust, because I was talking to a few of my friends on the internet, and we were saying with the Tiger being out of action for a few days and just pushed to the side, there'll be rust actually on the track where it gets shiny, and on the wheels, not on masses or not, but you know, with the resin, with you know, moisture in the air and the chrome or whatever, it's chrome plated or whatever, all the chrome plate, the wheels are all shiny, so they're going to get a light tinge of rust. So I've done that as well, so let's show you what we've done. So if you do, you can see I've just done a light wash of a couple of rust washes. I'll show you what I used in a second. I've just added that to the wheels because obviously with it standing for quite a length of time it's gonna do, because it's not moving. And these are the two washes I used. Modeller's World acrylic washes. So we've got this one and that one. They work really nicely, and they're actually pipettes as well, which is even better. You know, you can sort your need out, you know, wasting a lot. Yeah, so the wheels and that, so let's have a look at those few more wheels, and we've done these ones. I've done them all. So I've got that little patina on there, rust patina on there. We finished all the wheels, weathered back and front, because obviously with the tank being on its side we're going to see the wheels more than normal. And obviously it's got a bit of dust and things to it yet, but I'll do that when it goes on the diorama, when I've got all that sorted out. So that's the wheels. You've seen all the rest of them. I've actually done the tracks as well now in the same fashion. So we've got, are these the right ones? Yeah, same ones, aren't they? Yeah, so I've just done these. I made my own dust and rope sort of wash. Different colours, like a, you can see like a soily colour, dry soil. So we've used that, made that up out of oils. And I've actually used this as well from the same company, the Modeller's World Dirty Dust, which is quite a nice thing as well, nice and light. You can, you know, it's not too heavy. and you can always let down because it's only water in there, we've been acrylics. So I've done the same on the inside of the tracks as well. Can you see? We've got a slight rust tinge where the wheels used to, well, where the wheels were, and obviously because these are going to be dropped down off the tank to a certain degree, so you're going to see the more of the bottom of the tracks. So I've just done them the same again, all the same stuff. I used the two same rust washes, and I'll show you what I used for the to shine it up. Yeah, the tracks are there, so we've got just the nothing too elaborate at the moment, just got the basic dust colour and the cleats you can see on there. So I'll just wrap them back up, and then I'll show you the what I use for the tracks. We use that. What else was I going to show you? Oh, the actual stuff, wasn't it? I use this stuff here. It's a C1 metallizer, just a powder. I applique with these sort of things. You know, these makeup, whatever they are called, just use those. And you can buffer up as well. While you're buffering up, the shinier it becomes. So it's good stuff, I enjoy using that. And we use this let down as well on the tracks. This is out of production no more. So you can't get it anywhere unless there's somebody who's got a stock of it and hidden somewhere, but we're not in production anymore, so I use that as well on the tracks to get the right colour. Right, so that's it. Done that. They're all been done, you've seen them before. Let's just pop this up here and we'll show you the Tiger and where we are with that. It's changed quite a lot since last time you saw it. Right, we'll bring it in. We'll bring the turret in first. As you can see, I've done the camouflage and I've stenciled number 8 on the side. All this is hand done with the airbrush. You know, no paintbrushing involved, just the airbrush. I did it once, I didn't like it, so I redid the yellow on that and started again, and I'm so glad I did. So there we got that. Not very many markings on this tank, which is pretty good, isn't it? So I just used stencils in the end. I don't know why I didn't think about it all, you know, originally. See, there's number 8 again, but on this side that you're going to see on the turret, this is the Zimmerit chipped off, so you're going to lose a bit of the number 8 on there, which, you know, not going to really matter. And we've got number 8 again on the back of the turret bins. So let's see. Took a while to do, I must admit. I obviously did the yellow first, and then I did the green, and I finished it off with the brown as well. This still isn't in yet, you know, it's still separate. But quite happy with that. Right, so that's that. That's the turret, and then we've got the hull again with the camouflage. Say it did take a long time, but it was worth it. And we've got the stencils again for the German markings. Nothing anywhere else, and we've got them on this side as well. And this is the side you're going to see with the side with all the skirts on there, because obviously on the other side they're either going to be ripped off with being pushed to the side of the road, or you know, or just bent completely underneath. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with them. I've got them painted just in case I decide what I want to do with them. So yeah, so I'm happy with the camouflage paint. It's okay, it's come out quite well. And we've got the rear as well. So next for me is the starting of my favourite part of the procedure, is the weathering. This is at a coat of satin varnish. Yeah, so I can now start weathering. I'm going to put a bit of satin over the decals. Well, I'm going to chip a bit anyhow and weather them up. Obviously it's a bit in your face at the moment, but we'll get there with it. We'll get there, and obviously you're going to see the bottom, so I have to redo the bottom again. The German yellow. and obviously it's got to be weathered as well, like dust and, you know, scratch marks maybe underneath from tree branches or whatever underneath there as it's been moving again. But yeah, I'm happy with that. It'll go nicely with the truck, which you've seen anyhow. So that's the weathering now for this. I think everything else is up to date. I think that's where we are. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else. I don't know. Oh, got all my stuff inside there. It's all ready to go onto the vehicle. It's I may put them on next before I start doing the weathering. I don't normally do that, but I might on this occasion. And we got the buckets. I went a couple of buckets in there as well. I did some buckets, and I've still got the some clasp to paint yet. And I made some buckets. Where's my little tweezers? Here we are. Here's my little tweezers. I made two German buckets, but just buckets in general. I'm going to have these laying on the floor with a bit of, you know, them. And I've actually added a bit of, like, you know, as if it's being poured out. I don't know if I'm going to add these or not. I just thought I'd try and do something with them. Put a bit of, I think it's the still water I used on that, and just put it on top of a tile that I had, so it just peels off. So I've done two of them, just in, you know, I may use them, I may not. And everything else is in there ready to go on. We've got the periscopes to finish off, the painting, but I need to do the all the inside, all the, you know, the lenses. But I've got clear ones, so I may be able to use the clear ones. I'm not too sure yet again. And then we've got all the track clasps for the turret. These are the top ones, so they're all weathered as well. So when the tracks go on, it'll look reasonable. Oh, I never showed you the tracks, did I, on the spare track links. Let's go and get them. They're just here. So these are the spare track links. We've got some on the front of the vehicle as well, on the glacis plate, on the picture I've got. So all I've done with these again, these have just been used with the, sorry, I should have said I use the VMS Black Track Pro, which is what's, you know, I always put it all back in the bottle and get rid of the bottle as it is. Yes, I've done that, and then I used the same colours again with the washes for the rust, and few grey. I did a few. What else did I use? A neutral grey as well with the on the tracks as well, because obviously these are going to be on the side of a turret, so there's no wear and tear as such. So I didn't over rust them. I rusted them slightly, and then I did a few. Did a coat of that this VMS stuff, and VMS, the Modeller's World dust. You can use that you can spray this as well. So as well as brush applique as well. So I just added that to the tracks. And obviously it's going to be dusty in you know, we've been in Italy. It's quite a dry place. So I don't think there's I think they're about right for what I want. I'm not all in your face with the rust. Just you get a subtle hint of them there. So I think that's it. I think we're up to date. So I'm saying now I'm going to start the weathering, which is my favourite part, and then onto the diorama as well, which I have done a little bit, but I've only sort of marked it out and cut some cork for the main road, and I've dug a channel out for where the Tiger's going to sit. But you know, I'll show you that at a later date, because all the rest of the stuff's on top of it at the moment. So thank you very much for stopping by and viewing, and thank you very much to my new subscribers and old subscribers, and for the very kind comments that I've been getting recently. I really appreciate them, and long may it continue. So I won't get Lucas back, he's gone with his dad now. He's into everything, he's at that age, but he's a good little boy. He really is a good little boy. So this is Greg signing off, and we'll catch you soon with another update on the Tiger. So be back soon.